We're here at our St. Charles house again. It's a week later. This is progress update at number 3. And Brad with Einstein, my lovely wife on the camera. We just got done measuring the kitchen for the cabinets. So since last week, we had if you watched progress video number 2, we had Arlington do a lot of the demo, not do a lot, did all the demo, moved the lights that we needed to move, um, added some lights. There are no lights in yet because we have to finish painting, then we'll put the lights in. But since we last did our video, we've had the electrician in to do the rough electrical work, and we've ran the new ductwork for the new bedroom, and we have installed some flooring on the first floor. If you remember, let's go walk inside. If you remember, the plywood was all that black and nasty. Well, we couldn't restore it. We couldn't seal it. It was too soft. When we put the LVP on, it was too spongy. So we just pulled it all up and put fresh plywood down, which is better in the long term. So let's take a look. So now that the electrical stuff and behind the wall stuff is done, this thing will fly. We're gonna go get the cabinets, can you walk with me when I talk?
Yeah, you're not walking.
You know what I need, YouTube? I need a microphone. So if anyone has a good microphone, I've seen those little fluffy ones. Those are pretty cool looking. I need one of those because I'm a natural soft talker, and I just need a microphone. See, yeah, so we have our LVP in. The main floor is, the first coat is on. The baseboards are in, we just haven't installed them. Looks way better. I know the internet can't smell things, but just the odor is gone. There was all that odor was trapped in that plywood, and all this new, and you can feel, I mean, obviously you can't feel on the tiny TV you're watching this on, but just there's no more give in the floor. It feels so much more sturdy. Yeah, so we cut this, so our duct, there's our duct. We cut this drywall out, ran a new duct. You can see, I purposely had them leave it open so I could do this video. You see the new duct right there, so you look up there. That runs over and around. Our kitchen, we just measured for the kitchen. We're gonna go get the cabinets, but like I said, we're doing a U-shaped here, so here, around, little bump out here. Not much, I mean, the basement's painted, LVP's put in, but there's no light in the basement. There's a little natural light, not enough to do a video. LVP all throughout. So let's go take a look upstairs. That was kind of the update. The biggest thing, we had to lag a few days because we had to get the electrician in and the HVAC. Once those are done, we can, and those trades are out of the way, we can close up everything. We're changing out the doors, put the baseboards in, set the cabinets, get the counter in, backsplash. It'll go fast now. So let's take a look real quick upstairs. So this used to be a closet. If you check out the other videos, we got rid of it. Made this one, because in 3 bedrooms, there's usually the big bedroom for the parents, there's the medium-sized bedroom, and then there's a little bedroom. It's just how they are in houses. So this is the big bedroom for the parents, this is the medium-sized, and this is the smaller bedroom. You don't need to have bedrooms uniform. So door swings this way, switch. What's this thing you sleep on? A bed goes there. Closet. You go over here. Door swings this way. Switches. We move the switch over. Closet. Bedroom. Okay. Yeah. We're doing carpet up here. I made a change. We were gonna do LVP, but I don't have enough LVP. We started with a color that was discontinued, and I don't have enough of that color, of that flooring, because to do all LVP, so we just made I made a judgment call and just do carpet in the bedrooms, this landing, the bedroom, the closets, but LVP everywhere else. The bathroom's LVP, the main floor LVP, the basement LVP. So, yeah, the water's turned off at the main. We always turn our water off at the main, even when we are working, unless we need water, we'll turn it on. That's a lot of rehabbing. Turn your water off when you're not there. If you're there and you're not using water, turn your water off. Because all of this is exposed, like you see the bathrooms all exposed. The last thing you want to walk into and water's been leaking for 24 hours on you. I've made that mistake. Every mistake that has been made, I've made it. So, yeah, that's progress update number 3. Next week's update, we get the cabinets in. Next week will be like, probably, this week was the biggest update, like rehab wise. Once you get the behind the walls done, that is like the biggest update. Like aesthetically, looking for like the novice, oh, you got cabinets and baseboards and doors in. That's the biggest update for most people. All major milestones, if you rehab a property or you are a rehabber, everybody knows once the behind the walls stuff gets done, everything else is like, oh, thankfully we can move quick. But yeah, Brad Donnelly, Einstein Real Estate Development. Thanks, Sarah, for holding the camera.